Well, morning diggers, we're with Bill with the Somerset Searchers today.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely bloke, he's going to find loads of stuff. We all are today. And look at this, bloody winter wonderland. And we're out here digging. Do we like it?
Nipple chafe again, I think.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, we're going to probably build a snowman. But first, we're going to find some really good stuff. And we'll see you at the first hole. Well, I'm having a typical detector day, where I forget stuff again, but I haven't forgotten how to dig. I got a clog clasp, and that goes back 1800, something like that. And I've also changed over. I swear by the 9-inch coil, but this ground here, I put the 15 on today just to see, and it's doing all right. As I said, it's at this. So I'm just hoping I'm going to go over some old ground that I might have missed a few bits. And I've definitely been over this before, but I'm staying closer to the hedge. But anyway, moving on. Do you know, when we don't normally find farmer stuff, we always sort of... This is really cool, by the way, before I start on this. You'd think, you know, there's a bit of a... Yeah. There's bits here and bits there that just relates to... you know, something winding on something, but when you get a clue, you get that clue. Look at that, Tilly lamp. So I think, I'm not sure, I think that is off a paraffin lamp, even though you've got the sort of you know, the thread here. But what a thing to find. You know, this would have turned it up and down. Oh, that's just beautiful, that, and that just makes detecting worthwhile when you just get this clue here. And it's probably crap and people are thinking, ah, chuck it in the hedge. That's bloody brilliant. I'm probably gonna, yeah, I'm gonna keep that and clean it up. Well, it's been quite quiet, but I've just had this up. Now I want an idea on this because I haven't got a clue. I'm thinking, I gotta be honest, I'm thinking Roman. I got a couple of mates with me and they're saying maybe broochie. It's odd. Ain't got a clue. Could be a horse pendant, could be absolutely anything, but yeah, if you know, let's try and get in light. Let me know. Well, I forgot to tell you what I never brought today, and it was my mics again, so I'm using just the iPhone. But yeah, I got a 40 here with this 15-inch coil. I'll tell you what, I'm finding it quite hard to pinpoint, and it's this field with the 9-inch isn't noisy, but with the 15-inch it is noisy, and I'm not convinced with the 15-inch you're getting any more depth. And this is all mineralized anyway, this ground, so I've had quite a few moo tubes up with it. Something in here. Could it be a bit of lead? Big splodgy sort of a sound now. So as I said, I've been having moo tubes, so it could be a moo tube, but if I don't film it, you never know what it could be. Sounds like a bit of a lead, actually. Yeah, look at that thing. Definitely a big bit of lead. But all these bits of lead have been played about with. You can see on this corner and that. I always say, you know, it's good if you've got lead about, but you never know what these things are, what they've been doing with it. But they, you know, they've had nothing better to do. I suppose this was their job years ago, messing about with lead. But yeah, anyway, on to the next. Well, again, this is another interesting one. We reckon this is a bit of a Georgian shoe buckle, we think, but I'm not too sure because well, it could be. There's some nice little bits on it. It's decoration here, there and there. I don't know what that'll look like, but it's nice. Anyway, I hope you can hear me all right. I'm trying to speak up, but as I said, I forgot my mics. Just typical. You know, I don't know with lead seals, but to me, I don't know, that looks sort of, they always say Russian or something like that, don't they? I don't know, but it's got a one, something on the back. Could that be 19 something with this? Not sure. Anybody get an idea on that lead seal? Nice one though. Yeah, really nice. Well, there's another odd bit. Is that an electrical bit, or is it a bit off a Is it a drawer handle? Odd. Can't say I've had anything like that before. But yeah, weird thing. Anyway, not too much about the day, but never mind. Well, I never knew what one of these was until last week when I seen somebody else find one. I'm always finding them, but it's a flintlock for a musket, if anybody's interested. Because I'm interested, I think it's bloody marvellous. Well, there you go, look, a little grot. Can't get much off of it. Little Roman grot. So there's Romans about here. So, yeah, if you know what that is, let me know, but I'll clean it up later and see if we can get anything, but I doubt if we will. Well, digging in the white stuff at the minute, and that pops a little thimble. Don't know how old that is, but I don't know how old. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's cold here. I'm always moaning about the weather. Yeah, I get out here and I do a bit, but yeah, little thimble, lovely. I haven't found much for the last couple of hours, but yeah. Well, I got to speak up again. As you know, I haven't got my mics with me still. They're still down in Devon, but yeah, we're doing a bit of snow digging. Got a 65, 66. Who knows? Got the sensitivity on sort of 24 today. I've ramped it up a little bit, but I've got some bloody power lines over here that's playing up. That's what the noise is at the minute. And sort of interference, but yeah, I have no idea what this would be. Well, nobody got any idea what this would be. Who has? Do you know, I wish it was here. I wish it was here or there, but it's not. It's there. So let's dig a little bit more out and have a look. Oh. Got down about -2 last night, which wasn't too bad. But God, yesterday, that first day, blimey, I had to give up on that. That was just hard work. What's that? Stone. In there somewhere. So a quick look. Might be a bit slower today on the old digging. As I said, my bones are just about at it. Oh, starting off with a bit of lead. Look. Anything of any interest? No, just well, I don't know about that. What do you think? That's just not your average lead, is it? That's something, that is. That could be a gaming token, that, or something they played about with. Look at that. That's quite interesting. Anyway, I'll have a little look at that and I'll come back to you, see if I can get a bit more of an ID. Oh, it just feels like I've been digging forever. And I sort of got a bronze nail here, or something bronze. It might have been off of something, I don't know, but yeah, right, never mind. Anyway, but this, look at this for a bit of pottery. I've got to find out where that's come from, but I always liked the pottery. And that's quite interesting. Whether it's, I don't know, it's got a bit of sort of red and this sort of colour here. I'm colourblind, so I haven't got a bloody clue. But anyway, a nail and a bit of pottery for all that digging. And I'm bloody knackered, ready to go home. Well, we haven't been doing any live digs, but this one came up on a 60. And I thought it was just a bit of metal, but I think it's a token, you know, or a medal or something like that. Can you see this? Just see it on the bottom down there. Nothing really going on the back at the minute, but saying that, I can now see writing over here. I'll just clean it up and get back to you. Hang on a sec. May have to let it dry out, so there might be a couple of bits coming in this place. Well, just moving on just a little bit. Look at all this on the back of this. I don't know if it goes this way, maybe, or that way. I've just scraped the back. Hang on a minute. So it might, I should really clean it right up and show you properly, but it's good to see it revealing itself, whatever it is. I think it's a medal, you know. Right, I've done the best I could with this one for now, but look at this. This is absolutely stunning. And this, you know, when you go on about metal detecting, this is what metal detecting is all about. And I'm sure we'll be able to read every single bit of that and find out exactly where it comes from. I can see something on there about London, but Anyway, we'll get a couple of photos of it, and we may talk about it a bit later. But, you know, we talk about, as I said, detecting and finding stuff. This is just stunning. I mean, the effort that's gone into that. It might be just something that's nothing, but, you know, you've got a bloke on there, you've got a woman on there, you've got a shield. Oh, it's lovely. Well, this was a schoolboy, bloody boil. Anyway, I bought these gloves so I can sort of fiddle around with stuff when I'm detecting, so I can sort of press the record buttons and all this lot. And I normally pick up bits of mud and I sort of wave it in front of the coil here to see if it's in the mud or whatever, and you might not see that, it might be on film. And I was getting ping, 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 and I thought, oh the bloody hell, well, where is it? And I'm breaking all the mud open. Look at this, eh? This is a zip. This is a metal zip. This is what detects metal. This is what's making all the noise. What an absolute fool. Oh dear, co-top or whatever. Never mind. We haven't done many sort of clods. I've just been messing about with this and picked this up, and I thought, well, let's switch it on then. There must be something in here somewhere. I think it's a bit of crap actually, but you never know. Oh no. Blimey. Look at this. Now I've got to stop taking this away and going, oh yeah, well I think it's this. I've got to keep it in shot here. And this might be just an old, you know, bit off a tractor, but I think it's a, what could that be? What do you reckon that is? Is it a decoration mount? Let me just try and clean it up a little bit. Hang on a sec. But there's something going on there, wouldn't you say? That's not like falling off of somebody's tractor or key for... Is that... Oh, God. Let's have a look. Well, this is it. We reckon that these here would have had something else there. And this here would have bent round. And all you ladies out there, you should know. Well, I doubt it, because they wouldn't have it in bloody necks these days, would it? But it's a dress hook. Anyway, on to the next. I think I'm on the buttons in this one. I was hoping for something else, but... yeah, I'm on the buttons. I'm on the buttons. Oh, but it's got a nice little pattern on. Has it? I think it has. Might not have. Yeah, I think it's a little tom back. It's the first button I found today. So, yeah, pleased about that. Always pleased to see buttons. I say it all the time that if you're finding these, you're finding a place where people's been. So, on to the next. Right, I'm gonna whip back to this one. Apparently, this is this coin is it's like it's a medal. I think it's a medal for what you get when you're. It's like Alcoholics Anonymous. It's an abstinence away from drinking. This is what all this stuff's about, and I'll try and get it down and write it all down what it's about. But do you know what? If you're out there and you're on the piss every day of the week, and you think, oh, I've had enough of this, I need to go and see someone. So you go and see someone, and years ago, they go, well, mate, you've been dry for a couple of weeks, and you've had no drugs, no alcohol, have this medal. And the first thing you're going to do is go down to the pawn shop, pawn it, and go and buy yourself 5 cans of Tennent's or Strongbow or a bottle of whiskey. But anyway, that's the gist of it. And if you know better, let me know. But that's what it says on the back of there. Something to do with a recovering alcoholic. That's actually me, is it? I can't take the piss out of things like that. But hey, you've got to make a little bit of a joke here and there. Well, I'm sorry about the vape there. But yeah, right next to that abstinence of stopping drinking and all this sort of stuff, you got somebody that's just probably drank their last bottle of Newcastle Brown Ale. I think that's what that is. Have a look. I might be wrong, you might be right, I might be right, you might be wrong. Is that right? No, probably wrong. No, it is Newcastle Brown Ale. Away the lads. I think this one's the first one of this weekend. I got a musket ball here, and they're a bit like finding buttons, and people will be thinking, why do you keep finding those, and why does he keep filming them? But yeah, there was a skirmish, I've said in the other clips, around here, and it's quite interesting to see You know, they might have fired this from some distance. It might have been at an animal, it might have been at some people, it might have been a drop, it could have been anything. But always find them interesting. And I reckon 1650, 1680, there was a bit of a skirmish, a bit of a civil war, and yeah, gotta love a musket ball. Well, I think this is the, well, apart from that commemorative Alcoholics Anonymous thing or whatever it was, we just had this up, and I've not cleaned it as yet, but we thought it was a farthing, and then we had a look at it a bit closer, and we're going to have a little bit of a clean, and we think it could be a Roman. Yeah, we're going back to farthing now. We think it's probably we think it's a George V. Looks that way. Don't know, but a farthing's a farthing as a coin, and it's our first one. Well, second toasty of the day. We had that, oh, what do you call it up just now, that farthing. But we got a George here. So he's sort of 1907 to about 1936, I think. I'll have a quick look, see if I can clean it up. I gotta let it dry out as always. Yeah, I was just back here chatting to Bill, and I said, "We reckon this is Bill." I'll have a look at that in a minute. And he's, yeah, I reckon that is a, yeah, anyway. Well, Bill said, he said, "Boy, I don't know about being a button handy, so I think that's a bit of furniture decoration." So what are we going to do, Bill? We're going to have a DFS and hand that in and see what they got to say about it?
See
if they got a sale on it. 50...
Probably one of many that's sent around a leather bit of furniture.
Yeah, so that's where we're going. What do you reckon this is, Bill?
Right, that's a coin weight, mate.
It's definitely. I've seen them about. That's definitely a coin weight. Yeah. Did they ever have markings on them or anything like that?
Yeah,
or?
very often. They were made in Antwerp.
Antwerp?
Yeah.
Isn't that near Amsterdam?
I'm not 100% sure without getting a bleeding map out, mate.
Or getting a boat.
Yeah, getting a boat.
Anyway,
yeah,
Bill's
we'll have,
happy.
The hand of Antwerp on it.
Yeah, okay.
Ship or something.
Yeah, nice.
The initials either side of the hand.
Well,
Hans Fonk is one. Like, springs to mind.
Okay. All right. Well, if anything comes off it, I'm sure you'll let us know.
Will do.
All right, mate. Well, I don't know what this is. Probably need a bit of help on this one. It's a coin, a shim, or a dog tag. What do you think? Come up on a good signal, but these aren't even. These things here on the left and right, those holes. Don't know. Anyway, I'm sure somebody will tell me, hopefully. If you can, please let me know. Well, this place is so damp over here. But I got a 42, 43. And then it goes up to 51 the other side. And this is an example of why you should dig everything, or you should ignore those sort of signals. Because the detector's telling you what's going on. Ugh. On a 2D screen it says that, but you can hear there's a bit of grunt of iron or crap about it. I don't really want to go down there on that mud with a pointer, but it's looking that way. Ugh. Well, if you could help me on this one, do you think that's off a belt? It's a bit of I don't know, a bit patina, as we say in the metal detecting game. It looks like a leaf on there, something, do you think? Just trying to have a look. No, interesting though, and very nice too. This one's just popped up, look. Nice bit of, I think, would you say that was a, off, you got to excuse my hands actually, because they're blimmin' getting covered in mud here, messing about with this stuff. I think that's off a buckle, that. I think. But look at it, it's quite a big thing. As always, if you know, let me know. But I think with this, that gives a clue. Look, it's got to be a buckle or something, or off a buckle. Anyway, moving on. Well, we're just coming to the end of the day. I don't know what this is. What do you reckon that is? Bit off a tractor. Don't know. I don't like it when you get these like sort of holes here. Sort of look very modern to me, but anyway, on to the next. Right, that's the end of that dig, and I'm we were just talking about something, me and Bill. Bill from Somerset Searchers, up there, look. Subscribe, top man, brilliant bloke. Anyway, can you just tell them lot about that coin, that medal thing?
Yeah, it's a bit like a teetotal society thing, abstinence. You know, back in the day, they didn't like alcohol unless it was for medicinal purposes or religious ordinance. So that was fine, but anything other than that, frowned upon. So you would have these groups of people going around wearing the little badges, telling other people not to have a drink.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks for that. Well, I normally message him, and I got to get all my IDs off them. So if you see anything that Bill finds, or I find, or you got any ideas what you think it is, and we don't, just let us know. We love the comments. We love people commenting, don't we? But it's the best thing about doing this.
It's the interaction.
Yeah, it's the interaction. Anyway, we've had a couple of Roman bits, as you've seen. A grot, musket balls, pistol shots, coins, the lot. We've had it all. We haven't had any hammers this week. That's next week, isn't it, Bill?
Hopefully.
Yeah, Bill's out next week with who?
Mendipin Levels
Yeah.
Searchers.
Yeah, so keep your eye out on the
On
news.
a little charity dig to raise some more money for Musgrove Park Hospital Intensive Care Unit, who looked after Julie while she was on her final days there.
Okay. Well, on that note then, Bill, we'll see them all again. Thanks for coming out, and I've enjoyed myself.
It's been a pleasure, mate.
All right. I'll see you again.
Again, thank you for the matching what we made on our little dig the other day.